Enyen tokwasam Party asemi Enyamanso
Party moon tokwa Amo my biswa this year Ako yankwa be cross
Oh hi Party moon tokwa Amo ni baba Akoda baby basa
Bejania Kotogo, Anna, baby, I think goes Burkina Faso, Anna say, Ghana, you're proud of
it is about to be to sir. Papa property Casana Yasikai. Marima Anima. Penny Mofro. Get you job for Sunday morning. Oh, I would disagree. Feel it day. I have free go my talk about parties and be
still unbreakable.
So my betting kunima akonenima dejnan kabom so enyeno warriors senkabom so beye juma achise yehunu se party A party B yenyina e kana for
Asampaetia Bayansa Fusu Munia one can asam. They mouth to some cacre was supreme.
You are here for me, Mama Joma, about the Hope for Life Radio. So, Sabri, me manga need me dear na yedrusu. Now, what three about pounds in my Ediasan and song. Matenet me dear, the Huncha make up him say, no do about pounds in my Ediasan. Hope for Life, Sabri, Yajibe Bia. And then that a chat for our year program, a yame my Ghana, and Sana Yatwa ba a year Juada. It's and that year politics and and I bet yes will be the yam. Why na edin kunim why so na bedin kugu Hope for Life Sabri Yaje live our Facebook or YouTube by our hall yes social media platform Yaje Babia and on tina you remember ton safra when you are number when you ending komo na yanre Ghana ho in kind call a dear you bet to me I the abo on my Ghana Nyamiya duma ejuada ya kwakoto aba na yayi omampani a obedi oman so sansu ne beyi emrahye bedwafo enti yepe omampani ba ko ye 275 parliamentarians enti hwan na ebeka ho him for the bare majority so NPP be maintain majority and I say NDC be overtaking Sabri MPP were 169 parliamentarians and NDC were 109 enti hwan ye yi no hwan ye twa na bo some seat be a MPP every year no so on bet me asan maintain sa seat ni biomo ana sound sooner NDC seat biomo win on bet me am maintain biomo ana ana so obia be hwere ne de and then a discussion the more dreary. Ya be ma di pado do abeto aba wo kwanya se mo to aba ewo eye juada. Ya be hwe regional breakdowns. Samson ya be hwe regions bia sa constituency ne de omo de ukọ opposition a ene ye to aba edema. Your constituency being so hot dear, and then Otoma NDC, the next will be Twama MPP. Constituencies bear no. When I kick out the Edim home, come on, and enumerate Sabri, Namefa, Aquina, the Achia, Adolfu, share our Facebook, YouTube, tune in with you, baby, I chiamunya. Sene de bia me and nyansa ni obakofo trimitin Sabri obetimi akyere wadwen wo mra ye di enkomo yi sa person kyere wadwen obetimi afro number ye didi so yi obetimi afro 703445 5220 703 590 1692 Samsung bit me for Skype number 703 565 2360 Esther Okansi da se wabeka ye ho Mercy Frimpon openi kunadu ye chiamu nyina Esther say good morning naturally say our Ghana Ana yanso de enre sabre Esther yeda say we bomodin ada na wa sorry na wo hwe ye etie ye nyame nhira bebre Anka to number 10 in Kano so mine be ye efri ye nara ye mo ye mbre ye ebe ye efri ye nara and then you me name Mike ene nana ya boaten ene din komo nana ya de minim se sabra wona ye din e wo Canada ha kra de ya chisha me we to fu obo and as a Canada de aye piso Mike me ma kwa ba
amara me joso
na bacho ni awufre
nyame adom bibia boko
nana ya
OMORAW
eko yie
adom ni ahwe yie ne mo mpa ibo
ye de nyame ase Mike
amara
and I am twintwan so na group no so na dosu tu
does
ye fiase straight
that's right
mama akwenya na wadofobia wechi o na ye mfiase
amara me da say amfa akwenya na menchia adofo nyina titru mi ne na ya o Canada said o kai no akwa benyu no bo se Canada away
ye nimi o
aha kra Virginia nye easy nti ko mo ho de ne say mo edu na me fa akwenya so enchia me dofo pa ma me wusiwa ene adofo nyina abusiafo enu di djuma nyina icheche mu nyina enwumre
ebusuafo ejewo so nane ya
OMORAW
e de na woka
nyidi kan e do twede amponyakopo na sesa wama no ade pachi yen na say ade asan say bebe e wo ide na say obeka ne sa na ne tosu mienu enchian so nkoma hope for life TF4 nyina ene akwanya maban say ne aye last but one discussion before election so yemfa ya no this one as a three upon so metudwa before we hit the next agenda it's me that hope for life radio and name TF4 nyina ase the tosu news na me den chia kwama you know so intimi Kenya New York in South parliamentary candidate. I am Mr. Michael Ochrebefi. Juma Wabo agenda 70,000 votes. It's rightly on course, and I know sir Nyakupon Beto insurance so Ediama New Patriotic Party and Michael Ochrebefi for a home farmer or the aye Juma or New Japan South. Na me de enchat chatwo ma yetiefo nyina e chan se enyo mo a kayeni ha ntino omo kan ye ho ide ye bekoso akonkoden ama eyo man Ghana timi da se ene makonya de man
etiefo na na montene nka me fa akwenye edechia George any tutu ya we show speedy recovery.
Oh, I think say yeah, na any birthday this week anambwa. Yeah. T chairman the happy belated birthday. Nyakupon ma nkwatentina nya ho de na tin we kan ho. Chia ba bia ho bia.
All right, Mike, my infrias na watchi a special voting so a police for media electoral officers to aba special voting send you be to me nya kwan no 1 year adwuma adwada ebe yes san ehu ye kan say manifesto mo remix e bi nso esi etiefoɔ sɛ meka manifesto mo remisa MDC ama ehum sɛ nyame ya adum na so mo ba ban mu a obi obenya kwan so obekɔ university no chimpe inkombetua 50% na ye ho na ebeto dwa sɛ omsese de fa ni nyina ntisese ni de ombe fa ni nyina all because of say NPP and say scholarship secretariat eba say omo de akwenya beto say obi a owie yes free senior high school no ebetumi enya apply for scholarship ntina say it be amendment and nene remix no e de na wo eka efa ne akoso na wotwim na ye zoom in
omoro medasi de di kan be tie fo se de yokan ye no ana afisi so ye chia do fo nyina na titu pa ne se ye sre Ghana for na minu aka ye koto aba nwuma na odi kan bo no the peace song say I party sem ne amanyo sem enye ntokwa ya adwenkyere but ubehwem na ehia fo ma ne tese ye no nom do mo akogim na ebi akopre ne nsem bebre nti yesro ma so omma bibia nye boko said okay I'm saying security agencies no omato omode awie omode ndeko peaceful sa na ye expect say Monday general one so enko peaceful sa ma ye den paye ne bibia etechiri we say Ghana so the yakoye kind of a spotlight in Africa ubia hwe Ghana
ye bekosi
nyame ya dom ya elections be bre nya problem ti ekoba se bibi koba ho ana ase nimguase ya abanti esrese nyame mo ana enioma ntutoyi omoro said o kan about remix na mniseka DJs ni ayifo na ye remix na said o kase politics remix abamu die
serious
omoro panifo ka se mbi say I mean, so who took one nim baby a okwa obo na say so nim de oh yeah we focus o planning no hu de obeyi nyina this week there by amanyuko NDC ade omye no na mention that NTSE because manifesto de am say eno ne wo drive make us a botaya isi we so ade nti what planning that at all enye aka week
less than a week
no about besesa no obe man crofo bebre oncrofo a ometa wachi no bebre adwena sesa because na quite to say I say
unim ni awoye
unim do ye e hyan from abo no baby a ebeda na akobia na efa ho I say working nsu agu no any direction say hanom na bedo akoma na nsu na kogu anasa na divert nti make say ade am plan mu gina mo na so say mo ye chempe obi kwa ase na mbetua na afa de obi dane no kakra bi a mosoma kwa akosesan nti ema achitafo ni bia na say bi say asa monya consistent say bibi kakra bi ba no ma divert nti in that case that means say mo beduru so kra na say nhehya amaye no bibi kakra be bom a that means mo besa adaverting
right
nti bere na yeah ana say etimemfo ana so mo beto aba ne benya confidence say ne mo kan ni sign it right from onset what the manifesto ya dia matena say plan ya prepare ato honum dada enti die wom na mba bedi so I say ka ma no ano Ubedru we are the manifesto and we implement it. Na idea wa plan is say ni yede be kono. Less than a week, wakwa sesana.
But interesting, we are about question once. At the better, much say a people's manifesto. It's near Nippon, a Kayano.
A hundred I can make and say, Fanny say, Wako did your mamma so cockroom to set bremi, Oba no to Nika Nediaba. Semiko Nika nen offe, and a massasano. What Nippon in our drink, Sana Mokayo, what Nippon in our drink, and what they are prepared in. Now, feel my area, Moko drew baby, Masters and Essay. Sabi nipa na dwunam de bae na fa so ni so ana asesen
obi so baby say na ye can say not in the tugu
futuro na motu
tugu amanfo nim say people's manifesto
media na me penisen NDC ana say omopene de MPP fo aye no na ka omo ponche host ewom na ka nipa na hu ba we de mo de na mo de ato te se makofa ukada aba ade be chena se ye ban hu se masesa na ukada fo nye den ade amoye mo se mo ya abo students ye chempe na afi de obi di bibi ba ya makofa dane no kra se mo so ma nkyere ba bia seska no mo benya free eti which is which ti wo de ye nkomra na ehwehwe maso kakra
nani yaw
OMORAW campaign no atosium campaign no atosium sana ye leader ne ka campaign no atosium sa wo hwe ne omo yi dia na timu se campaign akasa na atosium and say no so de okwa now you want to struggle na ne on sabe so mbia se na be ma you know when you be agina enkonkon so ana so when you be asom se na so ni mfa onko but utimu se afunom so ne kaya be ko afi kaya yi ni ho ase kaya se woso wo hwese ne a eko anase almost sanema could you say if you have to be objective about even the situation once MPP launch your manifesto no na kan na wo twese na wo sen kan this year de launch your mo de but almost had delay no another week because now some person mo find ni e bia e betimi aboam se na kan no in the event of say Rebecca say and a people's manifesto but enye nyina so no man who say the number one bullet hit you hard anutina na chance na ade na a modification we say say enye sisi na mo chance o the preemptive measures not started before obviously in any FHS by and now we are moving the agenda now to say the yafa ni nyina. And two things say, a strategy no much show but because we say campaign and Kasanaide oppose you when it comes to punching holes into this current administration. But the number one bullet I hate you harder, they are struggling to counter. On the over corruption, never more year maybe a final maybe a better media not to answer. Almost per coin so point on the free SHS side. I don't think that's animal win united last minute, but say if you have a a focus group that thinks about the masses, and I say, the people like the NDC MPP or Matanasi are strategizing, let's plan 4, 8, 12 years even ahead. Agenda 16, like young poem na the campaign you will not get to this point where last minute, you say you are making an amendment to an already published now, the bakwana yes, NDC for them say once you find a copy of their manifesto and I say document you about one thing. If you quote and you say anything in it, which version do you have? They are doing or playing the same tactics because when it came to their green book, share page
okay.
Over can page so in your the original one, we say. The same thing on we amendment okase on proven cherewa it will be the same thing. Which version do you have? Ebekwa koyesa abosremu kasa anti campaign dey atonsum and I know say in future person to Ghana for no enya dia ebeton kofasum
enya dia beton kofasum na na motenika nana bedu ye da so abeka ye ho Angus Sam Ajimanya da so say ye call straight to ye can say statistics and election voting patterns and the dynamics of war election. Nyame aduma eduada Ghana for kwakoto abe eyi enkrofo a ewo akwanya se somo to aba 17,027,000 641, 17 million 27,641. 2016, that is 15 million 756,469. Now, interesting. What share sa figures no? The first time voters, di 18 years to 21 years. 2,635,050 constitute of 15.5%. Now, Osha 18 to 35 years, which is bracket a youth from 18 to 35, 9,375,515, representing 55.1%. Now, Osha these statistics here, Mike, it look as if say youth no, and a decided. Now, what share manifestos na abano? Why policies ben na offer say a bit to me, ama some party be enya more vote, looking at both political parties no.
OMORAW, me that say, looking at the analysis you know, me the me huni say ebe affect amanyoko NDC pie free SHS na aban.
Okay.
One, so he san kore o mu wie school. O say nanado time a obaye na do o start and o mo aso na o mo aba be win. O mu nyina so be nya 18. So he mu o mo be register. So 80 o mo de neoma asisi dada no kora be bro no ma o mo nim. So until the currently the akoso no and o mu hu ye. Ana the if I say the previous 4 years and 3 years no that time no more JSS time
which is 2016.
Yeah, President Mahama won that time no more JSS. So man who cry on betting your money be brave. Until now no more balance. It to me the me who say so students no kwa alone no e be go in favor of MPP4. So because so statistics na nkrai ko school omanya free SHS omanya entoma omode nyina omudi nyan omanya aduane free chese utie ensem omo kana more na no chese omo MPP4 side and now the kind of songs in omo project omo akrat make ka omo bo mu a they are for nine that kind of thing another problem and now me hear NDC side as I didn't be affect omo pa because those and corano mo don't forget say omunia mo na na ewo sa nursing training any winning training enti whatever conversation that they had happened with fee into on betting nyina ndi omo ba fee a omo sisters no brothers and the tifi adan ya suspend omo alawane sa ne manioma no so enti both sides na ya de ebe ha omo and ebi also a omo nya adwuma kora the napco na omo de buy enti na me sha say na me ka say there was NDC for a punchy host sa ne omo na omo ye no so omo enti manya sa de ni nyina afa nipa na dwene and that's what they're looking for. Nipa bebre se wo hwe omo abrichire so a ne omo send this kako fie pa for fees nya de ade. The same people ne so be influence omo nkrofo. Nyame ayemado me fa fees bia mabiem. Enti okọ akoto hanom na maba betua biem ananse. Enti so obe se eno kosede a kokoto si.
Enti meaning so omo abrichire so influence.
Enye keto akora bebre. So we mu Ghana economy no more na running here scale for abrichire remittance abrichire for the edikono. And you know see a major part. Another thing is I had been a consistency NDC for onion. A honey idea me share no mun se be hardware. For instance, omobe edin trone ade adin omoka se enyi enipa ni nyina san krofo nyina da so wo no omuhu ye. All of a sudden ade na yi electoral commission ko ye si enyi omo ye obi si ombewu anase ombe si ade na ko ye nti how did they come by all this thing ID cards so any money nyina etimi akoso so it is all him aside that in terms of communication so betia NDC for young boys and no mabum previously na when penform kasama NDC na this time you push you nyina to the back and a young guys no omba so ma no ya and send be bro no ma obi expect say akra to obi timaka beside that, the threat no more the security agencies no, and also your idea behind because munyamba power. That's how we general because ye ba mo de train na be hu ye be yum see a say ni pa na wafa no ho adwene dada enti won kotoma na o me train na obawi a ansa na oba end obaye so enti these are the things me hu ni say ebe ha adwene so wa hwe mu a aka ba na aka 2 days ka me expect say ka former president any omukra ka bi aka o ma relax ba hwe mu na jo 10 o e ko anu ye kuro mu anu mabo 8 something and so former president Mahama order son in nam campaign. So over the previous 2016 and Crawford Moano, it drew baby no the plane crown in them. So it's no idea.
And I do campaign or yent me in fact Emma because of the COVID now. Because 2016 election na ubia call out. But this time no, as a more or less no, you adopted different strategies. And
no cry ain't me because whether the COVID or not, omumi enu nyina our campaign omo ya microphone she no smash omo nya hwe omo to ogum. So her baby health work omo ye kra e rallies. Eji media say omo ka say e COVID ni both parties ni nyina and sound that dey mame. Ana o he say the ade no kwa last week na me ka say omo mbeka ho akuya don konom ne apalo omo be waste time. So be fruity. I have to from yes be block na there.
Hello.
Hello.
Me pa cho udini ni ofre fiwa.
Hopefully live program na person baso.
Bacho o so. Bacho bo di
Alfred was say.
Okay. Bacho me yenti o.
Me say hopefully a program software survey no so na meba.
On Bacho we nye can say a software survey program ye we politics na ye kakra. Into the
yo me da se
yes yeah that's and to bet me yami add more channel but to bet me etie that's it
but
all right
so omoro said that can say media me hu ni say COVID no idea affect bibi go Ghana for pese say the krum e kum krofo no Ghana for mfa ni serious and omo to ogum say na me hu no
enti sa wo hwe ye can say statistics ya by ye can say youth ne e about 50% we no hu ni say MPP policies ne e ade be favor youth than yes. NDC now yenhwe
omoro he me twa no what the policies are omode aban omode buy no more na na ade favor emabunu one district one factory one mo ne kwakwa ya kokora na abrewa oguta poma ehe no woko planting for food and jobs. You order that some of but this policy in the buying, young guys, even abroad for Krabi are getting into that farming program now.
Right.
Omo ye be Britain, so omo ye farm or Ghana. And no one near they are back waiting. Into a rant any mobile way and omo ye. Sa factory so maybe be a confining one. So him videos near the aba. Omo young guys are right from school ne ade. Oma no mo street near no mo nyina join ne edi se nipa no wakwa kwanya we ya ade na meka se de na me hu ni se aka na nnua mu NDC fo na me de me expect se go me sa ni mo no me ze ebia aka MPP fo anya ma na a favor old people no se ebia ye the garden farm bia na sa ni o ma bi ba o mo so ntimi move a o be ne kakra and I said the new strategy say I don't remember the former president Bidiba say me refer the term say obi anye afuo ana bibisa kakra won featuring because say na man so ya de anka bia kebeboa old age phone na me expect say operation feed yourself Ghana dey go tem kra wo dey aduane sha ho no ma etimi fifi etika NDC for so far policy bi mrasa say momo dey aba for the youth na the yes dey aba ebo the old ba say yan she dey mostly the policies no dey buy na eco favor the youth no because the free SHS whatever it is no ni nyina your programs are here for the young yeah
nane yaw
Well,
yeah, or share figures here at that way. Again, what they accept, Mammy, go straight to or you name MPP. And to Osha again policies. Ben, our first said, from 2016, Modia by 2020 DA. A bit to me, a mamma to me, in your majority, I was voters were was 17 million.
OMORAW, but that's it. We move numbers new kaka can I share many of our community and some people have say. I think some of you might kick us no born same so I just want to kind of also re-emphasize on some of these things. And now the kind of people we are dealing with when it comes to this year's election. Okay, say ever started registration, and I said electoral commission they were two just said you may true do not fan talk for because you want to have a credible voter register. Now West African election. You know, sorry, TI, and as also Agina Hoka said, and yet the Baba so name and some train who diarrhea. And could we actually know? Even you know, a Kanya the say and the Aswa Asuja for the Aquakugu a voter region. Now, young Pesebema or my Trumudina eventually, so her numbers are the two game. Now they compare what you know. We had earlier on now her numbers. Now team say electoral commission about Abumodin, but I also speak to the fact that you know more the other side, you know. Say Bibia and said that Bibia be Bobina Samaka, but in Yaswa, I say friend in Yaswa, back in the so becomes an issue. And to say 17 million plus share an increase like almost about 2.6 million over now or the 2. Now if you also heard the quantum of people when it comes to the youth. Now, what's actually said between 18 and that 35 bracket, it constitutes almost like 55%. You know, the election is going to be determined by the youth. And like you said, first-time voters, and as someone registered for 2.6 million, they are going to make a huge difference in this year's election. And I'm sorry to say, so we are in an era where some of these people only saw, what the current president, have done for the country, and as a matter of fact, for the newbies that are joining the first time election platform, and that 2.6 is going to make a huge impact and a huge change in this year's election. Yeah, from Akufo-Addo graduates, yes, I will salute and take that because in the year 2015, 2016, even one more GSS, and they were coming into secondary school. Until their destinies have been changed and has been shaped by this policy Akufo-Addo government at the buy. And ye can't studio say bia nanke bi mu honoma and community into aso but a day way akoye exebia papa na twa to honoma enunti ono and asefo a change is going to happen in their lives because omo beto aso na me kana me de ato aso in the current manifesto you say that hassle of having to find guarantor now uni wofabia na say mami nwa bia me say meti yeye me mami nwa pen no teacher into timi sign mami and me papa was a public servant into mienu no omtimi guarantee mami nya student loan medical school say dey say yen sir once you have the Ghana card they're going to work it around so that you'll be able to access funds to go to school into ye sir hassle na figure meaning go for be I mentioned the other times that my classmates we are many index number odimechi and I say me dey all the time. It may be because also onye akwanyanko school and so onye school fees inti. He tend to become my junior. Obey obedi mechi because now so okoye name bi ton name bi enye scan san otimi aton education so. Enti se wo hwe science che ya papa e dey gu kwam. Me education kwa free on ma planting for food of OMORAW me say yes se wo hwe Jomoro kwan ya na se alubu kwan ya se tracks this way di niam akwa Ivory Coast ani se yenye bi di ma etimi ya sport board nyina bi this week na metie one of the patriots in MPP now check the way senior planting for food that shaping for life particularly in the western region enuani aba as say nkofo nya bi dia onte and they are short to tomatoes one they are short to board there I say it's now in abundance uye no kwa fi hono ma a confit fruit juice say a bet na say bosumi yetu ankofo ka people are working in the factory and they get paid monthly enti OMORAW Niema bebree wɔ hɔ nom and sisaba people are seeing it, people are enjoying it. Now can be to bank out here and maybe to say yeah, you see people clamoring for yes, some change is coming. But this time that euphoria is not there. People are now using evidence-based what has happened. Niema SCC or my brother no be so there to about. And these are the majority of the people in the youth class now. Omo hu nia papa na ye and ndo mention no come Monday December 7th. And OMORAW me feel say MPP aban ayade na one term like they say one good term deserves another. It's mesre and I say me de beto omo mo ha nyina ni na yetiefo nyina so won kofo ofia senya ye kan a change to that the other direction can cause us to retrogress. You be too yanam wako ye tibe mienu miensa because these people are not people we can trust. At last minute, so we try some manifesto there. What else can't you change? OMORAW, me de be see her.
And you mention so. Mike, yanshe, you can say, 70 million, no, yanshe ni breakdowns, yanshe region, a bit decided, a year, about one. See, 5 regions, the strong 5 regions are Greater Accra and the lady, OMORAW register 3,528,996. 3,528,996. The second region, Ashanti, registered 3,019,178. 3,019,178. The third region, Eastern region, 1,641,050. 1,641,050. The fourth region, Central region. Central region, 1,567,756. And the fifth, Western region. Western region, 1,187,333. So we share 5 regions here. Yeah, fa as a you soon as a me who say making. Yeah. Greater Accra, a swing. Central region, a swing. Eastern, Ashanti, a strong NPP. Western, so uhun say majority non so ma a NPP. Oba the next way a twice or 6 way no NDC strong, one of them strong way. A northern region. Northern region 1,050,016. And son about Volta region, almost stronghold pa 924,116. Now, no question woman is what can regions be to say northeast, Savannah, Ahafo, Western North, Upper East, Oti. Some regions in Kabumwa, Andrew, Greater Accra. And a dozen saying Ashanti Kakribi. Per sa region yi,
Right.
And then baby a kekankwe. Sign out uhunefa. Seba regional breakdowns na.
OMORAW, me that's it. Well, pay the calculations are all my or Hano. Say, you come out, put him say, this time, and no my baby, sir. Well, so him, what the emfa Greater Accra into home. Whether we like it or not, Accra is one of the regions that be decided the whole thing. I also a swing. Whoever gets more in Accra, no, you can determine that. Apart from that, me jump over Central. Central also the same thing. On say Central in here Accra, but me can say education and I say a youth also ewo. Into Central so one of the problems over her. But baby to say Ashanti, whether you like it or not, for MPP for Okos Roba for Ombe winning. Into me elimination by so say Oklahoma MP Ashanti said can whether we like it or not, MPP for before say NDC for to me we need about 10 seats kura oye there Ashanti MPP for there. Then me expect it ewo hanom. But my calculations are me and Ababi Diasi, and the many answer than you.
And anyway,
voter. Also, voter, so yeah.
And this is
stronghold. But per the numbers are Ode Bayeno.
Mike, whom
voter better so best 7.
Yansha dear Bacon. On Sena Uti Eka voter home.
And a yatim.
And yatim. And to say, a Kobakra say,
you do
Uti at 350.
And yeah,
and to say they come here, say I didn't boom, they can Bema best 1.2 something.
Yes, if it's still crank, can also be range you 1 horn maybe. It did I say, oh, say, with the numbers, our boy and voter better 7. Oh, it is all you voter, or they would do Tido crack, Kahona say the Honoma NDC, I say you're more stronghold in the crack. And yet, you mammy, after Easting. And so idea so her previous recent the year 2016 Easting Ecoma MPP for so more. So always sit a woman unity. It is say the major problem no
Samema sitting and so on can then yes simple mawa.
That's what I was thinking. So always
greater Accra.
Yes.
Seats at a war 34.
34.
Ashanti 47. Easting 33. Mamema fairway nehuni.
Right.
Greater Accra 34 seats. Out of 34 no MPP womu 21.
You see.
And the NDC were 13. Ashanti 47 MPP cra 44. And the NDC were 3. Easting 33. MPP cra 28. Ekra 28. 5 NDC. Central 23, MPP 19, NDC 4. Western Region 17 seats, MPP 13, NDC 4. Voter Region 18, MPP 3.
And NDC 4
18 you know. Bono 12 seats.
But what am I not know?
Except me bobo edeba.
Okay.
Oba Bono Bono 12 seats. Out of 12 no MPP cry 11. NDC ekita 1. Enti obe ultimate classify say Bono MPP.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is with 2016.
Right.
Say no near the we are. Bono East 11. MPP cremu 5. NDC cremu 6. Enti na say favor NDC. Ya be hwa de. Oti 8. MPP wo mu 1. NDC was 7.
Right.
Western North 9. MPP 3. NDC 6. Ahafo 6. MPP 4. NDC 2. Northern Region 18. NDC 9. MPP 9. By Northern Region yebedi nkomo e de afa ho ntia ya na wakai.
Right.
Okay. Upper East 15. NPP 3 and NDC 12. Upper West
MPP 3.
Upper West. Upper West 11. MPP 5. NDC 6. Northeast 6. MPP 3. NDC 3. And Savannah 7. NPP 1. NDC 6. Enti afi to aso.
Omoro, Medasi, one me and any one me mathematics. Say based on the results about 2016, right? That's what we're talking about. Say, young funny say, Yamin Fasamra and as Yamin Fasamo say, a question ya said ye, oh, yeah, M1 NDC4. I'm expecting say changes be a beba.
Changes there, beba.
Looking at the numbers, no, it's not going to say, even Northeast, I mean, Savannah, Cra, NDC 6, not way more 1. Northeast, 3-3. There's a Honomapai. Uber, Upper West, higher 5, higher 6. On the Upper East, and NDC were 12, hour 3, which is okay. And a voter, they said them kind, and cry the MPP for a negative for. So, but looking at the whole mathematics, say Yamia more monase changes are Mahonoma and go my NDC. One way crying the basin, a be action the about 2016 because other whole this is Saturday BA and say so exams are really super school. It's Pasco no said the coin added to the current one at Obercon. The only thing I make sure I say MPP for parliamentary candidates no be so assassin. Omo mujina previously no assassin. These are the things that I'm expecting from NDC say come punchy host. Why the reason bentina old people no assassin. So my MPP for no more pass this time. But
say no punchy ho say ne we kebi mami kebi amamu.
That's right.
Omo am punchy obi omo call elections and omo eyi omo nti no.
And I'm just say that was the advantage for NDC say come to imagine so say ebi a omo nye enti no masesa omo suspect tie bia nye the original tie enti omo dey aban come to take advantage but man said anti say omo kasa de no asem bia so be bring them down and I look like
say but offer and also mo key ways ni bi so elusu here
it's true and I omo mabam so new faces say most of them are the CEOs ni at the idea no control and I omo perform right omo yonti me gidi say na amount for so gina so edito abama home but looking at the trend I wa no me expect say me oma besesa sanse sapa na ekose ya MOA NDC4 MOA mo ene enioma asesa wo say the policies of the buy bi asesa no enshada MOA I'm hoping say be a changes be bebem from now but be asesa dia de be kona hekre be san you.
All right, yababa parliamentarians no so date nane ya so far breakdowns no ene we na dia na
yo me that say ni kind I think say me kwa start fee the Ashanti region and come down from that angle. OMORAW 3 million plus near very critical and I think that is why the MPP have tried their very best set on to me amase the majority they came from Ashanti region. The reason being that Ashanti and Eastern region men can say you're going to be complacent, but these are the basis for MPP. The base of the New Patriotic Party, Ashanti and Eastern region. So now we can the same thing for the NDC for voter region. And it's very clear and evident when it comes to even the parliamentarians that were these two, and I said these three regions are Yabobo Sweet. And I know there are no two ways about that. And me Srema can say, a Jumana ya wo Easting and Ashanti no will come to bear. Na say and a Kambumua ebema nyina so to be able to go and ask for Greater Accra Central like we've done and also like we did in 2016 because so we now fa pemena and ultimately see the so into Ashanti and Easting we need everything we can and I said we need to make sure say we get that majority in there. Na me kanama kosimu
before say be ekwambenso no betimi afa so de nya sa majority no
OMORAW Ashanti region adwuma aye chairman Muntumi aye for the party OMORAW edika papa no aye adwuma ese utakodo no in America me chairman Muntumi aye adwuma e wo Ashanti region Nana Danko Akufo-Addo eko bantama eko ma asenso boachi nsaso se wo hwe the masses no all said this is my political godson they know the value that that gentleman brings into the party. And Okoye declaration, the command and so now share the context from Bantama. It tells you, coming from the presidency, how they've created this a year. You've been here, voting to be able to push forward for Ashanti region. And the Osha agenda, 47 out of 47, and so a chama to me is targeting. Media meaning say, Muhammad Mutakaho is one of the constituencies that we're going to keep a keen eye on because we want to turn that fortune. Now, and another place in so my phone say a bit to me, Abwaye, Alex Amadomako, or no was my friend place. It is one on the use what a bit to me, a capture side the Ashanti, I think say it will be a smooth sail, and I say, but like I said, we are not going to be complacent. We will make sure say we will push that agenda, make sure say we are getting that Operation 47 out of 47 is on course. And like I said, anybody mutaka because they're very, very, very critical for us about that constituency, knowing what has happened. And maybe Eastern region, so I hear now. For the most part, we do very well when it comes to the account areas, but a core let's say the crop side, Yilo, Menya, those areas, that is where we struggle a little bit. But over 2016, the way we've closed the gap, I am very, very confident. The likes of Honorable Boache Jakon, when they coming from that side to help the party, massively, we are making strides in those areas now. Typically, the Sojamai, those areas now, you be really but with a small margin. But this time we are going all out to make sure, say, we're going to capture that 30 seats in Eastern region. That is the operation that is set for Eastern region regional campaign team. Operation 30 constituencies in Eastern region. And also it's on course. These two based on OMORAW Mekana, then we're going to build on with Greater Accra, and then the likes of Central will come into play for the MPP. May ko ebiomako kosi me fro kakra north. OMORAW man number bi wa ha ya. A kind of area na nkofo sheda follow side no. Okay, north and kasa. We've struggled from the time over 1992 but so follow trend neighbor say we are closing the gap in the north. And this first ni bioma nanka yenyo this say the north is for us. Say we are making inroads. Make kind of first time Anthony Cabo Echo Laura, people were shaking there, but things worked out and we were able to capture the Laura seat. We're going to follow that momentum now to make sure say we close the gap again in the northern sector. Senya the other side of the spectrum when it comes to Western and I say voter. And even voter now sending a score 0 no. It is a motivation for the people like the energy minister said they're going to force their way into voter because it's the stronghold of the NDC, it's the stronghold of the NDC. But what has actually happened to votarians in the NDC? I was outside of Osho national election, of course, yeah. I'm not going to say, but the conspiracy was that let's get out all the votarians, and it happened. The national leadership, there's no votarian. And how they've taken the party for granted when it comes to voter region. And if we capitalize on this opportunity, may sure say end Monday, December 7th, I will not be surprised if NDC is to get a seat like 2 or 3 in voter region as well.
Ma yanshe we offer obi to say Anthony Cabo Laura waka wansem no. In Laura 2016, Cabo ewini NDC candidate Benny Zidin and now oye omwe na one independent candidate no ye NDC no call independent no okoye no enema NDC vote near den split here enema Cabo here den take advantage this time no independent near campaign manager edema Benzidin. What you say? Yeah. Campaign manager edema Benzidin. Enti enye easy. Ewo ho edema Cabo. And she said Cabo to me we need dia and then why ye juma pa. See about northern region northern region no say 99 but yen hwa de bi e wa ha ofa baby to say pandai MPP e wini ye bisa say omo de margin ahe na di wini ye omo wini pandai 743 votes less than 1,000 nandom omo jifi NDC same and say 895 Savulugu and so difference near 744 and Zabzugu Zabzugu no a NPP seat and NDC winnie with 157 but interesting baby a MPP e winnie no independent e call ho ana e yade e koditi a NDC Mahama ni region. And the question is Sesia Ashanti region MPP strong way independent Trinity wo and ya dia nanaya abeko enha MPP because the same thing and they happen with Nova Mahama ni region NTV amwano
OMORAW me that's it. Me twice with you this year now. It was very good now. Oka Benzede na seminar at Chima Biancosi, you know, the role play of that gentleman Benzede. He's not somebody that is consistent. So Oshena, Utimi fi party ni na wako. Okoya na anyi ya na wasaba ye. That is something that the people in Laura knows because and the first time, like you said, on Newbie prayer, he left the party, came back again, and then tried to contest again. I am not saying that did not play a factor in 2016, but say Oshe Anthony Cabo Juma Wabeye as deputy minister of roads and now Nema Akoso Laura the fighter or their call a honum to be able to help the young ones now. I will be shocked. Say obi just sitting him that easy, sir. And I say it will be a closely contested but meaning say a Juma any piece idea about a sort will all play a factor to help Laura Cabo to secure a second term. Now me Sanya Bashantin so me can't be say you can never take away the fact that so be breaking away from a party because politics is about numbers. And irrespective of who the person is. Say MPP, say NDC, say Enchichewinya koba pe ye kana ye ka adaba bisi Senator Rollins Honum come the part 2016 as well. It was similar thing that happened in the MPP party. Right. Senator Timmy Femwa or they call parliament as at that time. And the OMORAW, meaning say behind that is why the party strongly came out say anybody that decides to go independent, that is why you say what wrong with the party name. And for that reason, it's a claim, and I say a sisu jina say going independent from a party has an influence on the party's fortune in that constituency and for that matter that region as a whole.
Now, quick one though. See, what say MPP FR Operation 4747 our Ashanti region. Or share you can say 3-seater NDC Kitano, Setre, Afram Plains. The last we voting we margin NDC the win 2,095. Oba can say a dress Setre Udumase 1,482. And Asawase 5,605. So yam fast tune into Enfando. If you say Asawase MPP beat me, I break even or
overall. I told you earlier on, say we are looking at Central Front Plains. Like you said, the margin was like 2,000 a little bit in that day. Information from grounds. They say election, the number did not go as they expected. A Juma Chama to minimum year, but me found 2 Hasi because Obiane strategy or they call election, but we are not going to see that margin in such a front plains. And Alex Aduma Kumensa, it's going to be a very keenly contested day. Me fast forward there, but my name, Aswasia, Muntaka has sworn to he said he's going to maintain that seat. 5,605. The difference of NDC de coin, it's not going to be the same. Again, the number of registration, the numbers have changed. Due to they don't have the same magnitude. I said the same quantum now. Hobium say. And a little bit of hard work. And who said there has also been a big shift in Aswansi from Mutaka's camp to the MPP camp right now. I've forgotten the gentleman's name, but no, you'll be a very strong NDC and he helped Mutaka very, very well. But the way a party now I neglecting, he has shifted and he's helping the current MPP candidate what's our constituency. It's also going to play a very big role what's our constituency for Mutaka.
Mike, my yansha dear voting turnout. Yeah, we keep so share this election way. Nanado Eastern Ashanti wakoho beye near oho because of course any support base no. Ese otime ekinyomo. Enti nasem o kan say one ko anto abana na so onye den onto ma me
yes
because of say BAC pen yenhwe 2008 MPP first round no ewini 4 regions which is Ashanti, Eastern, Brona Hafo and Western.
Right.
And now what is the difference near about 940,000. And NDC ewini other 6 regions, and also na about 837K.
Right.
Okay. And no NMA they call second round. And the second round nanado ewini first round na ope a little margin aka home. When to me, but so second round no margin a koye no se sa margin na to aba the first round na nka MPP ewini from 940,000 echo 1,000,009 NMA MPP NDC so dia no so second round no and so motivate your meaning say almost first we na so man yeden and to aba and they free her call 1.1 and the other day is difference of 40,000 NDC at the winning no and ye can some margins we can say voter with 3 million or Ashanti Eastern and then yakika hono so obi ankwa to abana there's no way wow say your stronghold say your way no ube to me a winning or share this kind of campaign way omo year effort via then science na we who say we no more year and near be a be man in crop fire then akoto aba
omoro me da say am say wa kan nyina but before I remember eno ne so no say me from Ashanti region e ho aso na me ko school ti ahade o say mo me ka bi efa Muntaka modie for NDC at least in say 3 seats in the NDC there but o had the trend that every years ebe nyina tembia omoana ahodua but this time round no it looked kind of shaky because so he said ya hokeka na omo zongo area no omo for NDC now the back in the year I don't think say sana TCC because you can tell who Muntaka crowd who no the actions na there na hokeka na strong to say the first no
and you offer say zongo ministry no
yes
I play we will
omo ye adwuma some metie Muntaka several times metie omo nyina ana debate asempa for
Nasara MPP na NDC
yes and I don't forget say on say the NDC MPP ni na contest Muntaka no ono na na ye omo yi no asaya DC nti wo hwe adwuma wa ba bebo na ema shake kakra eba ha ana first no so say na ke gina so asemmo ba sese entisa emu abai omo ye yi ne so compare the numbers are na wona emu abanti say enye that strong be man say anything can happen say any si fo ankenye omo ayekra na three ni nyina kromo ya be lusu e wa Ashanti region yefa eno nto say the kind analysis away from 2016 the no enu tina ohwema I candidates ni nyina hwa at this time of the night omo nyina da so ne nam because obia hu say so pushi kakra nkrofo beko ana hu say ya na nipa no bebre so I too much complacency say oh man goto kra omba wini so omo hu say sa de enzo affect omo both parties ni nyina nti this time obia ni abre say okopra prechiri na de o make decision but to me there me hu say I said anye anything because obia decision obia be make bia at this time there wa make you wie so obetu B so obetu A wa make you wie enti woko hon enhyeda ko make difference bia woko na diska na akoboa ana akoye infrastructure foforo anase e dey na akoka kire o ma e be send pan the obia be decide bia for the past 5 months ago we decide wie so and this elections no I'm so glad say enye ko embassy on the oye short the oye tall the no fair and I say issue based policies and omodeko so it's media just like you said no me hu ni say be make difference bia call mo ko ho no just to motivate the nipa say ombe say almost strong base nipa na ba ho so we baby ama nam say baby ananado nam say ya obi e ko are na omo nko baby omo fi say e ho nya yi mo no but obi e ko baby o gidi say e strong base no akọ campaign wo etimire mi hu ni say be make difference bia just say a kind of entertainment bia I mean on be say pass bia on microphone no e be nya keke
yanhwe we slogans eba obi say 4 more to do more you can say number 2 sure rescue mission we number 1
Hello, me doing Joseph Nedo.
Me pacho. Ya mo akwa ba.
Joseph Nedo, I get my yeja.
Pacho yiti
o. Na mo to say.
Ya me di a che yo na pacho nso e.
Ya me adu ne mo pa bo. E kunkon ho.
E de ya me ase.
Ayi mo asam no na pese me kaka kra bi.
Oh, ho kwan.
Na tie ne mo tika na analysis na mo ye na eye. Ye but ye me maybe I can pay me MPP ni. Me MPP ni because my MPP crowd I have my company man na krum ho. Ya wo me CPP ni ma to obeso na ya wo me. Na me ma me say na me wo me papa ho. Na CPP fo be bo me papa je me to me twen ka kwam. Nti ade no e say e wo ho be sin na say ye mpese bibi concerning CPP ni e be ti afri asmu kura. Na ne ha me kase kakra me dine ho ne sa independent candidates ne minim ne na omo presabisa be previous na anipa ne mi nyina muntimi nkoda muntimi nkogina party ba edin ne se ya to aba ne so transema woni anko ebia bibi nti se ya sabe wo anya na ekina wo benya nanso obi fitina atachi ya disa media me kobi nti mi kogina independent. And only idea a handicap, he said, independent candidate, and idea obenya. Maybe the son of me who almost MPP independent candidates be a omunya, but what does Omoko say and to votes? Now Omoko Chem, one NDG for them through Omoko, and only idea handicap because last week could be framing a cast me new independent Casa Omicrum. Now Omo is Omoko to independent candidate. Timi kaya mamse na entiase nye adwuma enne be yanka obi fra mi fi ho o fra mi ya ne ka che so ni kwanya problem din iko no wo MPP ni side na oba no so wo independent candidate ni side nto se be ma no go bisa ni diska bi kwa wa fa ma no se onko candidate no go diska ediana mkan se na ale no se ya ono no person ko on de omo baso ano na ye MPP dinama MPP oba the voteman we come over we see obi nti no mo nto aba man ana mse enya hwe mpani so obiri nti na no abesinza enti se nanado enti na mo to aba hwe ka wo ba ko school free ayi abesi we ntia kapreba lo fe kwa ade man de ko o suku atare no o sha be bi ka man di be fie be gu fie So it in a mistress, she honor home one because I'm got to my independent candidate. Now, only one on one need support to be our parliament to hold more. Or come my baby view of Hamano. It in the stress, and the only cassette, bright cherry, and I'll catch them say, what if? And in your kind of years, and they say, Chrono, no, see, Condia, they say, much of you. And yet, this year, the one I'm afraid, mind you, must say, only NDP needing the pa, let me say, on independent foreign Cassana, Munkoya hot, rather, more section. Trabaya, Nipan, Agent, and yes, idea. I have what from to do no more. The only can cut I
know your constituency bear.
Kuma,
Oh, Kumewu. Oh, okay.
Baswa, and walk independence in a meeting.
Okay. All right. It's in your opinion, could do that's it. Mike, so my.
About say Monday, and I say after Monday, you better and soon be brave because surprises is over. Oh, surprises, baby. And yet, there be ever to theatre, my business offer. So, it is out of our way. And I'm going to say, based on a way issue based, and quite say, wait, the whole for your brand here, or your cochrane, that kind of thing. No. This time, the enuma a different. Oh, but they here and say peace. May Matthias a coming corner cabana, ya 12 years. Because my name said your mother, Mumu Philly, bad.
But Unim, I don't know, Yanshe we may share Siciano, South Kumewua,
yes,
Philip Basua, Ewini, with a margin of 15,895.
So the problem on one is on my own. Ose, a bit to say, Mufasa, for instance, to say, Chamensa, also was Swami, but a Juma would do a parliament and it's the other on my constituency, but. And anybody in us on the TSS house or yeah, Juma ball mining in Antiba or Mahono.
Sir, we say on Mahono. Is it because of say yen a yen nim parliamentarians no or more rules and as more?
And I make us say Timamufona and TSS or yeah, Juma parliament into our Maokra say supporting and I say, but only the woman say or you may MP into semi Huno to say the MPC be quite a year quiet front, Sanyo man. San almost open about we say Obia Juma different. And Timam Fons who only pan say, oh, we cry, me ware wama, me say wamanti, and that's the reason. But I say by politics and so I can say democracy. You go so I hear quite new. Into new money be run ma womanti as I said the first day because she bent to a bisu chiches canny. One at this time no, okay, as I did and go for Begis Kedins or Montoma.
Okay.
Trend in the S, but the only problem was on mine to inform and says row in the mammy MP, so I'm also be here chilly mammy. And I don't know, so almost a causes our problem now. Even though so untimimon, at least also in your representative will be over cheer or better to new mamma. Now, I to inform so fully say, oh, me MP crama, I had me ye, we ye, but the no man and a cofa, so I die renewing in our bemun.
Nanaya, Osha Yambisa Mike, no Osha slogans, a rescue mission, for more to do more.
Slogan, the man could not open the credit.
Oh, okay.
Aha, slogan, for instance, because MPP for you good power slogan, Uti almost slogans that,
for the past.
You need to for more for Nana, and then they change all kind of thing. NDC for you will be, but me who is as a MPP for more slogans change. NDC.
Does it make it look as if say as a yana NDC and touch it?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And I say as a sir was a too sure. Said now Akaya Diaka I almost in the question number 3 John 3:16 no key, but this time no alcohol as a baby uncle toy and a quiet tight to me.
But me I can it made to me no me who know as a general we know offer BBT say MPP or more policies in Libya.
Yes.
Or to me paid in the man of simple beer to make a one district, one factory, one village, one dam. But say a bar NDC
Okada.
Untimi nya we be a simple way be a way to me the idea. And they sell or message.
Omora de na ka umetim so aye no ebi ozo o man kasa so o man fa ebi ni mochiri di ebe mu na ka one zongo one mochiri bad almost so man kan sa nti na say esesa nti enioma ni bua na ka okada ikra na ka omo pe bibi di atache na ba no so akoye general nti efa baby na omo de no ultimate shorten na edin kakra but we say MP54 no so omutimi nya one district one factory one that ambulance ni we say no e buy but OMORAW din nyina mu so hwe manam ka say be issues based so hwe enema bi anaka NDC for what chance power from the previous ayina a combat media sa ambulance ni we say me na kanya yi ma na ade aka na combat mi ayekra take sa advantage ba mo ja to won mama MPP for abetiki advantage won new money bi won ma me hu say omo lucky
or can be one way ambulance one constituency no but say ambulance na gasa so no mo so mo a can be at the because ambulance omo ko kra ba ye
no nye na me ka say o say
a kb and da ho
DJ Mike so chese ko betimi aye ni yie na ko ma ka che do afa
na ko betimi aje na ko me de aje omudin akra no mo tena no mama MPP for be fine. So because ambulance no na mo di biaba nka mo fa the right way and mo ye way na nka enukra sele because no mo sisi hospitals but mo si hospital mo ntimi fa ambulance number don't try na mko fa ba na nkofo akofa biaba be eti that means say MPP for timi ye 300 and something na that means na ka MPP for betimi aye adinji na omo anye so that's the whole problem aside that show omo buy ye code doom so near the na komo wa chance ka omo my free electricity any water akebeti maybe MPP for so mu so omanye no matake advantage ama nkrofo free but na fie assessment na nya water o didi say I mean creating impact bi ewo MPP for so what na fie nya kan na free wanya nsuo free wo mo ka say scan nyina o se bi kura no di tue yi a me ka say ko fie na e light bed da honum 30 me kan say 30 million be say
3,000.
Oh, neda ho memetiano mo man so bi neda ho na se 6 months o mo dia ba betwem a my sister friend me nani age se we dia me famre o wo de mecher onu kro ate wonom no wo ka to se won famre yo nti advantage emo nti wo hwe sa ne o mani bia o manya na ye me ya because community take advantage dia na community my no manye
na ne ya see ye if so party bi betime wi ni a ohia total turnout some for back to aba so wo hwe ye kan say the same question and bisa slogan see e betumi e de ye kan say in sakra de aba so betumi e pia ma wakoto aba
OMORAW, yeah, I think that 2-3 weeks ago me kan say de ho asem e wo ye show you so MPP is not a socialist party, they are liberals. And so Ghana abakosemu ya ye niema meka senka the Socialist Party should have been able to do that. And I mean Mike can want some earlier on. Would they quite see even former President Kofo Abreso, you know, or say health insurance are there by he started it. You can't take it away. He was thinking about the masses. In before say the Socialist Party na kebeyesa. Fast forward, about 2016, Nana down called free SHS. Idea and Kameka say again, the Socialist Party should have been able to lead that for the country, but still MPP in the area. It's about say the very core of the people. A former the Kostrona MPP always come through for these people, and for that reason, you know. Mantra be Fabian, we make sure say it's easy for everybody to understand and also relate to. And you're kind of too sure. I think he came back in those days and it was resonating. And at this time, I was saying again this you grab that to commit me you too sure. So say a massa. They are rather looking at the second coming of John, which is not working. And 4 more for Nana, 4 more to do more. 1D, 1F, 1 constituency, 1 million, 1 village, 1 dam. Just very, very simple. And also, these are leading to social interventions. Like a idea. And before saying socialist, party for but liberals, you take those things very serious. And that is the difference between the MPP and the NDC when it comes to picking the slogan, and then also speaking to the very grassroots for them to understand.
Say, you look as if say rally be air course and you.
Oh yeah, really question.
1 a.m. you rally because
I'm telling
you. John Mahama, Ablekuma, rally we Kakari Brube Park.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 a.m.
At this time, yeah. Wow. Rally.
Wow.
So
anyway, yeah, and so here slogans. Any and you say you can't keke, but you can't be juma. You see the MPP have those catching ones that go all the way down to the grassroots, and I said the masses at the base. It resonates with them. Like I said, the 1D, 1F, and I said 1 district, 1 factory. Obeka and yen can ya no keke. Obekono. If it's an existing, you be so many shimu cannot near in a year. I start up on so you be ye na ya in a year so that people benefit. It's apart from say ye can we no. You see the evidence on the grounds. What I say? It over here, 1 village, 1 dam. The dams are ye can't a talk of what assume short, sweet and concise, but over it's there. So people can relate to not just the saying, but also the visible aspect of it. And look at regional capitals, so my understanding is that all AstroTurf or all the regional capitals, and so I said during before 2016, not Ghana. We can only boast of 2 AstroTurfs. A final academy, Fete, and Atema. It is a Kumasa Santo to Canasa, a class of Beko, to Kobo, baby, can say, Sebu, Ombekobo, artificial turf. This said they move camp from wherever their base is to one of these 2 to go and practice how to use artificial turf. As they say, Oko regional capitals, my information is that 10 there, it's already completed. I cast 6 new regions now. Yeah. Rebecca Hona, and also a Juma Gusu Koso. And they say, a bet for baby, a 1 in regional capital, 1 AstroTurf. It's easy. The Zongos are also seeing the change. National coordinators now, they are doing very well. They are pushing that agenda. Yeah, me promise you, Okada. And some fan ko share a much and can because Okada they also what you motor pen maybe kwakusi na high much account na 80. Those are things that they do not resonate with people. Pick slogans that are catching, and at the same time at the Banona you have something to prove, and it resonates with the people, and as the base abeboa amanko for iden etimi aka agiatum epia kwakotoaba. But most importantly yen kan sa keke ye kan na yakase pina kotoaba na de na ye kan emre mu se na ye peno no enye sa se ne awokan yi a wan ya se koye run off na afi akoye boachi bidin
asembo etie for you can say election eba so e dwada ho na ye di ho nkomo ye digesting ya hwe bibia enyama keka eko yanhwe you can say Greater Accra na fi aba parliamentary way na ye de ye we na eba na wie ye yanhwe ade sa wo hwe Greater Accra I cry majority way no your constituencies been more it's NDC MPP omo winning for just one time okay odio a year 2000 and a MPP winning ye omo winning bi omo ye NDC Ashamai 2000 and a MPP winning ye omo say winning bi omo ye Tema East 2012 and a NDC winning ye omo say winning bi omo ye Amasamai 2004 and a MPP a winning year one saying we need biomo ye Ayaso Central 2008 runoff and a NDC a winning year and she since we know obi a winning one was near can near bus swing constituencies na
Basaya was today and your boy come almost at twice.
I know you can say we on what I also west so swing regions now Leje kuku. Aye swing. Leje kuku. Oko boy.
Oh, ni did OMORAW.
But the interesting is Leje kuku no Mahama ewini ye presidential and parliamentary no we Oko boy enya ye. Crow nso no fishery ministry na afole and wo ho ladade kotopon ono nso we bia wan hwe yi a MPP betimi elusu because nipa na wo no na mwali na wo ho na can say Obama ebetu no unfortunately Obama called prime minister no lusu ye one of tina Obama lusu ye nanado no deputy communication minister yon yade a the opponent need yusu ye at the campaign editia no enti uti mu say sa within sa constituency na MPP nankasa no division na ye den e wo ho e na Clote Kole Udanaya constituency Clote Kole Zenato so betumi I maintain and also yeah BB because ye nim say MPP ayom homework all right Anna Madina so yeah Boniface Abubakar Sadiq very fantastic way and Ablekuma Central Ayawa so Central and Ayawa so West Wagon and no who say swing but more we na ya na koma MPP e ho na we boache ya kodia na all kan na se ba Greater Accra strongholds ne pan dia MPP o stronghold o Greater Accra Domeko Abenya Tema West Okankwe North Ablekuma North Ablekuma East and Tema Central e ho no omun lusuda de bi omukitem ena oba ye kan sen NDC nso a ningo pram
Jataba
bon katamanso e hon so ye baby a se MPP eyiro mo betumi enya na Shai Osudoku Ada Sege ena aya so nof Mike yemfa sa ye kan sen stronghold swing way no that say in sacred bit me abemu ha
OMORAW me da say the watch chira di yes e be kan ho asem o say basically Accra dey anybody determine
and into the focus on about her
yes some places are very familiar to say they all can say baby one ma enoma kitinkiti bi and be ma obi elusu anase one maintaining for instance you hear Okoboy how saying o say Okoboy a fantastic guy. Whether so in this way MPP ni akwana boy juma.
Right.
And the one major problem ne e wo mo honom ne Lekma road no. So eno ya dey be change game no. Because nipa no bebre ne na ye omo headache pa but obaya witimi afoso ame aye ade no eno aman upper hand.
Na omo we you can say landing site
no so eno so kan eti eno ye one factor. Yeba ayawase wagon o say boache jakon oja ayibi wo ho ozoja fingerprint bi wo ho ana ohwe oba no so ne yire na o take over even though ne kunu ne free mu no ono akasa so abo adwuma pa so ohwe ne o ma wa ye ya na initially them say Dumelo ebeye bibi wo pa but o say Dumelo just the name because of the movie ni we know ana omunim no ana ene o ma wa ye no so compare pa the two na me who say movie na say popularity Dumelo ewo movie industry ni we na ebetima ye bibia wonum sa amano ko ma me na bodwuma ana se so o say ade ni nyina akoye issue based enioma na mo hwe for fishery ni sa enioma no so mo deliver there that means MPP for upper hand but there are certain cities where you cost over from MPP for omuntimenye ebi ti say ningo pram from ET mensa time abesi Jatabaso one so why aggressive to say nti so more nya stronger here it me the other one I mean who say be also bet my problem a be a MPP for bet my fa baby Epson fight for
Well,
Mr. Epson your friend say
hopes in Adoy.
Hopes in Adoy fight for so otimi plane cast here kakra bi a obeje fi me sem a free guy ni sem because my home debate ni nyoma bibra oye na onya meye ikra wa ye nyoma bibra ba Ghana so insist ana last time na me hear debate the bartender NDC for years say they were coaching the guy omoma guy na fa na adwene enkasa so etina say ohun ni left and right ade akono abetima kana adwene no omane ye etina ama hosting a dominate the whole thing ononko but as a guy ni woni pa more but o slow kakra and onya kwaso nkasa
difference near 10,272
you see so it's on the adult say MPP for timejia be a surprise
interesting sege ayom we no the difference in voting margin here 1,927
but see overall this election surprises baby say ekobasa say MPP for benya almost a difference ne be really high sana dey we say eba koye eti Accra party yentimi nya 100% ayi makra say we ne be far and say all depend on issue basis there obiya ye on and ne be kire. That's what I can say about that.
Nadaya
OMORAW me fa be 2 or 3 constituencies. Okay, Amasama, and very interesting.
Yeah.
It was just about 268. That was the difference. It is going to be another interesting to see. Say, Imano, New York kind like Obesa Tinaso and Obesa Fa that seat in again. Quite very interesting. Like 268 is imagine it will play a very
so we or they say a free fa candidate MPP candidate a free fa. I say or a solid pan so.
Yeah, we need to push a little bit. We can turn that. I mean, that like I said, that 268 is something that we can easily turn around into. If they're going to come out with a vision of the president and another Danko Akufo-Addo, sending a year Juma, you bet me turn out in that constituency now. I think MPP can get hold of that seat, from the NDC. Make twice number back another year. Say very careful. To me, me share baby how kind Obama lade Daddy Kotopon Vincent Odotoy. Yes, a very another dicey year. I will say very careful.
Right.
If we do not take time, that can also go the opposite direction. The next one is what I'm just going to go Adenta. Yeah, Bobby someone. And also another very shaky because they also Akwabaha na Akwabisiha Akwabaha sa 1364 1364 and I Bobby someone they call it. It's something I also don't say Juma very, very well to maintain that seat for the MPP. Meaning say Sarah there, I just have for the Obeko Domi Kwabenya is a done deal. It's a very big constituency that we need to form the basis for Greater Accra. And how they meaning say Sarah Bear na Jumani Biom Amayena Yetimi Atwaso. And again, Drobo Moses and Nim also Juma 1 year consistently for the party and also I did the call. Me who said and says I am still standing where I am when it comes to Zenithor's place. Me feel sad. Like I said, the sympathy from what has happened to her in the last little bit, starting from then and now free moon, and then ni papa, passing on as well. That Ghana for a humo bro, so throw me and Sunday, I'm banging my hope on that piece.
Send them me win you. Send them so they can say Nikru.
Never don't mean because that tax is huge. But so here be your one and it's on why member of parliament paying na near to choose an American. I am still standing by where my word said Ghana Fubu Mobona Omode affirming because of what has happened in her family. And also having tasted power and also to me I'm waiting me near Makakra to be able to secure a second term. OMORAW. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting when it comes to Greater Accra. like you said, Segenzu near very far off. 1927, 1,927 for Sege. Indeed, Nina very close a year. Registration so be man need the actually year on the constituency. It could easily make a change when it comes to the parliamentary side. And we'll wait and see. Nyame adoma adwada yete hase na yiti ni ehwe ne nema koneja ne na otweso yehia etimi abebobo ho ahwese ne bekwa akosi
etiefo yedin komo e de afa eye dwada abato a ekoso no constituency ye hwe the previous way ne current register no na ye de analysis ni ahwe bebi a ebetumi e de akọ Mike mayenhwa de na yenko parliamentary baby a ye shaking one hwe yi na ade afa wase ye fiase yenhwe ha Bono East oba Bono East in Kranzan South ye MPP for and the kita omo gifi NDC in same with a margin of 985 now about Pru West NDC Ejifi Omo but this time Omo winning by 42 votes.
Just 42.
Just 42.
Wow.
And to Oshe sa you can say Nyawo can say free senior high school, one district, one factory. A bit me make a difference.
Papa, a very hard journey. Side way Omo kofa betum there. NDC for a better because why just imagine 42 votes there. It's easy to turn around because I'm correct my big say one full classroom. Oh,
but interesting so time MPP so we need by 41 votes.
Our time.
Susuamai Kofi Suama Michael. And also the 12 NDC 12 votes.
And this time, no.
I say surprises, baby, OMORAW. They say, what we can say, don't do for anybody. But Adam can say, based on policies, and Neoma will be a it's will be 4 years so. It's will be a who the acco. This time, about to do what mean my idea, but okay, and new memoir, and Newman will be a war now.
Wow.
Sefia Conton Brown, another very interesting one. It was in the hands of the NDC, Harold Kobner, and then Alex Tete, and so with 296 votes.
Wohum, ya free Easton, and Tiani the Wake a cow. What him back way Lower Manya.
Yeah,
Lower Manya.
Those
time, no.
No, but trim.
Now about 15.
Yeah.
15,000.
Yeah, 15,000 we.
Yeah.
And this time, no, 327. We clote we Telabi.
I only say it's a shaking.
And to me say it's shaking because of we Boacheja because of blocking now. Or woman no. So now you're in charge of your cancer, Yilo, Sujamai, Manya, Apa. Wow.
But East in Baba Jama area or Yankan was him.
Akwetia.
Akwetia nanka ye we ba because
I must say this guy
he has stepped down. Sorry, she has stepped down. I must say
solve
issue. Okay, then
it's going to help us.
I can't wait to see the baby after Monday.
Common Sovia, it would have created the IPA, but so Mama, I must say, I'm like in Tasia. I think said those who are able to, break that, and I said let them smoke that peace pipe, and it's going to turn out well for MPP once again. And yes, I can be happy.
And also one thing is why the MPP for 1 year, a year feno, a bit to say Omo a candidates no Mulusi.
Right.
I
boom.
I didn't this idea, and you might be very hard, but ye bisa our NDC say, come so a bit me come more boom say, in the public say bad independent near in a cosumo. This election.
Yansha candidates in the almost support campaign way. Osha ye can say Nanado. eba MPP yenyi national executives ni emfrim ohwe nanado a campaign ewo ye kan say
ono aye ni de
Ashanti obehu baumia
onam baby
enam north
Samira
Samira enam ye kan say west Rebecca enam central oba NDC a
no problem at this time
just two way
vice
Mahama
and vice
way but I can so near Koswa it look as if crass we Samira cra a political scene running mate NDC running mate
of course
and
OMORAW and I'm going to say because there's a problem because this time we Lodina ni participation bia this time I don't know
mama free
problem na ba ho say then ba ye hu ni participation bia and I say 2016 na Mahama na wana Julius Debra enam ha no we na ma but this time no here as akoye Mahama na ko ne running mate eti again Sadam ka say so we previously empenifo no mo techri e mo ye nima no this time no I say ni sa
but OMORAW sorry DJ Mike Minchawa no another thing is what you can also look at and I say obeka so hwe na idea said they don't have a second running mate ni kunu no onye visible sir say ka obey a second gentleman and oye no na nke bi ankono so man V8 na ankono so number bi foforo but in this case no nyanya entino ni kunu cannot go and pull crowd
baba say ufi ase na upie na ya na ehu now Mike yanhwa de
mo ma ejeja ni mo ni bebre to ho
yanhwa de sa campaign we running mate no say uyu bia utimi ye adwuma pa wo de ohwe ye kan say Jane some impact be vis-a-vis now they are to Baumia home Baumia region northeast Baumia northeast na obi enim say sa region no adibende ka NDC stronghold no northeast 2016 Mahama wini ye but parliamentary seat no 6 seat MPP wini mu 5 meaning say Baumia juma pa for the past way no so no osan eda ho no doesn't mean say this time no untimi say untimi classify say south north east no NDC seat away almost stronghold and answer and you almost stronghold because Mahama efa presidential no but parliamentary no ni nyina no MPP 4 NFI
OMORAW sorry sa we na o ka ho asem no it is a strategic from headquarters the plan was to adopt constituencies and make them your own enti sen na waka say Baumia aye adwuma na say running mate in baye adwuma way back from 2008 adwuma papa ne ye apart from even the lectures na man was preparing the grounds for some of these adwuma who say it didn't start just one day omo tenasi hu say there are certain constituencies yenya abeboayen and na yo kofo bi nso wo no ma if you saw my sick they just need a little bit of a push to be able to make these things happen so who say baby Mahama winning still olusu parliamentarians it wasn't a surprise because it was a region that was adopted by the vice president and they are still keeping it. Let me tell
region. I don't know free so Timmy Winnie or baby.
Yes, also make Kasabia make say Eastern region and I say you have in South agenda 70,000. Right now, and yes, it's just a rhetorical. It is a strategy. If you want to come up, you want to be known. This is what you need to bring the party. That is the contract between yourself and the populace. Intinyesa here to make sure you deliver. No, that is you. Intenono emobia focus on kakra now obetimi aye no waye ye. Go and do it well because senior kan ni nya shant ni nya east nya sanke to kakra ho. That is what's going to make the difference. And inti adaptation of constituencies no that philosophy and as a strategy it did work for us. And that is the same thing that they are continuing to do. I don't think Abu say when a national organizer will move around that okosi nipa or adoptic that constituency so and on rounds and so to an amount because that is a campaign strategy for them. Adopt one constituency, put in your egg in all that basket, and make sure you win and you win massively.
Omoro, I said Nana Kaino. Yeah, when you say question I will say for the running meeting. One problem me hunu ahani. The time of election of the vice president for NDC no. Eche. It is ohema maame no when enough time on so the bell launching ho. Two on one kasa so when aggressive.
On the constituency.
So my friend said Baumia by no cool but actually obey aggressive or attack Mahama or say. But as a maame super so play neutral role be diplomacy be ya or no or attack as or coas or uncle. So eti want me and aggressive. Third, popularity. So has Baumia popularity a what gain is to say now to compare Mami Jana to say and Kobe be until I'm gonna say time Nisa and Mano. Because Omotana on my certain this year crown no
because Omo let's say last year.
Besides, so her and Yoma or yeah as a education minister and so by hard you can 3 years because the time and a nursing training teachers training allowance in you came on once any time and on cancel sa your friends saying utility bills ne the buy say
3 months we pay policy no
the buy so eti and I believe that na ebia na our care to him say bia that actually oba be vice and bibisa enti
baba na party na eyi na omunni mo wan factor sa we ni nyina
omoro omo factor so he nipa no bebre nya ono gwa no mo yi no nipa bebre no mo ye ba on say yesone so na aba be duru ne so ati time a omo mu delay ade no ansa enti wo ma be 6 months ansa na o start ya wo launch nti he pa no beko moreover so recall ono ankasa na yi kra ye central hono a central say na wetimi again apart from be a commander hono na be me believe say be eno kra na 100% so eti a 100 year o compare vices ni mienu na e ha adwene wantimi anye de men kasa nyo no onu mom de oye de obey but NDC for amwana man ntimi nya enough time also timid lunch ne ho eba no wanya sa and the kind of people are so he ono akasa okwa abonti om de om kan ne ho na asa nipa ne mo na kodi Mahama echi chairman vice friends secretary ni we omne Mahama ne nam ono oye new no oni sa figures na ebetimi na man pull crowd no so what to say Samira ono kwa kra oye second lady what ti dwema otimi nante enso hwe nipa edi na chi na hwe ye maame na okuta V8 ogina so kra so still it is am hwe mo na compare ono ne popularity ni Baumia de na entimi shada enkoyi sana mimi hu no se bia o mbetima ye yi na ya adom bi
na na ya time na ya so an sa mame mbisa we ewa ha openi kunadu efre no a kire se ono de oye ya kan say MPP ni enti hu se emfa ho ne be bia na MPP ena obeto abama no ana say MPP ya ne de court we ya kan say ye de twa ne fruma but interesting so wo hwe constituency bia omo voting pattern no ya de bia ehu yie pa is it the right way senka ya adapt ya na say ya kan say yanto based on him say Ghana yan abato no is based on political party in a tribal line and one year the to aba and they will be intimi anyway offer ye be to say constituencies are
good
constituency omo vote edema ye can say different parties ewo parliamentary omo de nye tibia omo vote ma omo nto aba mfa ma one political party oko brown afọ esunafo saf 1996 omo to aba ma NDC 2000 omo to edema MPP 2004 omo to ma NDC 2008 omo to ma MPP 2012 omo to ma NDC 2016 almost to my NDC and 2020 but interest in sa is na for saf no Eric Opoku. And the question is say obey me assign I maintain win because we share this time now I say the vote margin here now a close way about 2,000 way. Over Western region Evra we Jomoro what the emphasis Evra Ajomoro
Evra
yeah
now we know what first this lady
Katrina Feku
in our first yes she was government spokesperson on a was it a Ansana Kufuor time you know
yeah
on a Ministry of Finance. That's how I got to know her on a Kwaku and on the bar best call a Ministry of I think it's a woman was a gender
my entwaso
and later on yes
it is our constituency no so no 96 PCP and Omotomano 2000 Omotoma NDC 2004 Omotoma CPP 2008 Omotoma MPP 2012 Omotoma NDC and 2016 Omotoma NPP and to Omon de no so no yes sem ya tuma we ani atoamo ya tuamo ani atoamo osanko constituency bia almost presidential anytime you almost to the opposition your opposition ya to man so and yet bimbila nso ye can say constituency a yet Dominic Nitu defense minister
yeah
and you know the any as a city no waje but we presidential no amount to nko faako 96 almost to my PNC 2000 to my NDC 2004 almost to my NDC 2008 almost to my MPP 2012 almost to my MPP and MPP Samson as we Zabzugu almost sa and Bosa South and also the same strength no and your constituency be also I know almost to my way parliamentary no presidential and also your Bimbila and Zabzugu and your constituency be debia no the almost to my you can say different parties our presidential you touching my north 96 NDC 2000 MPP 2004 NDC 2008 MPP 2012 NDC 2016 MPP onyi ni say bibi na ya omuhu omoto aba based on issue
yes
ana meboa and yes I
me no be adwin and I think that is why when we're classifying the regions now you can't earlier on now you can't say western and central omu esi ahene because omu there sabi onye say you free ha na me ya hani they kind of look at it and say okay I feed here nya sakwa asimesi ana so benten aka na beto atomic ma ebema me dey atoaba a couple of areas are very interesting and I think Edika said Yebeka said Western is one of the swing regions when it comes to Ghana politics. Memphis Central 545 votes for Peter Yao Aka of the NDC in the past election. It wasn't that much of a huge difference. So Oshe Enuna again based on issues Oka all done and turn around that it will be very easy for you to turn around when it comes to that margin. Katrina Feku Hosei was also not that much, 1,500. The same thing will go to Impoho, Alex Kofia Jekum, and also say 1,400. And see, me know where OMORAW said those constituencies, and I said these regions are abobono. Omudino Monam say, Omu Yesi Ahene, they do their voting based on what Wasem will resonate with them. What Wasem the Tomu Trimu Yin, one on the Kwama.
OMORAW this is what me yeah
I ask them
yeah said no I can the same thing I can because the kind is right because Osha said Omodani, then that means they vote based on issues. The Nasabeto Mutrimono,
the Hiomono,
the Hiomono, say Gota no here, and I say, they know me, and I saw be more mudia, then they go with you. It was her Omunya stable to say some constituencies need be on my whether you like it or not, it's MPP or NDC. Which I like it that way because say anybody vote based on issues, which is good. Go on in the Osho and also keep the politicians on their toes. Because when he said this time, I knew we are Sangro for idea, Umbe refugee, and a baby was why Mama want to us need more than 4 years. So Obano actually was almost a sound. It to be on almost a bad and Mrs. Baby on a more development a catchy. That's another thing. But which is a central. So what you want? Central baby, I say schools war names animal new man one. And one day whether you like it or not, a best one is because I say anybody be to be beshim. I just cry. I am man from a bit to and yet specifically say baby to say teshini no grandma who say okay hadi and can for no more or hano muti. Oko for baby to say tantra and this anuma. Asante for Baba Joaf and you won't mean class fans and can phone one or so. And those areas no where they are a best a bit to ne bibi shim sana.
By looking at it, you look as if say urban migration, no, a favor some political party be.
Of course, and I'm gonna say of course it's sana be because sana a baby A2 a be pay juma a bisu ko school it will be drawn ma as a honma be baby. What's here? And as he says, so a man for CC now with different places. Inti Okotana or the Honma in the place. What's here? And it's basically Sana.
Mike, your time, Yasun, a dient in the Tuaba.
OMORAW, a battle dear, the minimum say, yet for development. Say a brabum besser and your becoso, but so him as say and your master. Don't forget, say anybody be Omoko politics nima, they have their own mentality. If you imagine or Konwaka Kui, Sadan Komo Barber Summon, and yes, Anna be Brino, Adriomo, Nadian or some corner from one nabo, when yes can be free. Because some time ago, government be by Obitmika, all my politics may say, was when yes, say, Ephraim. It's Obian the mentality or the comb, a bimusukuta, genuine mentality. Oh, one thing I make say, many or Ghana politics back or ability say the nanado di by free SHS. And ya dear benefiting the pabaco pay. Ubia so whisker, so yading, Ubia a benefit. Free water and animal, Ubia benefit be. But I quite say, you see, and then idea meninja was say a cobat and new man else NDC, CB Yakosi Central Market, Yadiama Kumase for. Yeah, what champions in Jacobus yenyading. So, eti eno benefit obia a one region be and I say one place be na benefit but the back quite say you just free water too, free electricity, baby obia o tiabodomo or here on also a benefit be eti see you focus on that way and say you follow politics na ebema we mo politicians no o my steady amount to furnish development yes no
and we can say yet mamufo no a dientina so okotoaba
sana me ka say development unkotoaba keke say we abranti or na so gentle na ekoto the obenya free abanim no and that's the only time we wait me the actual wadwen ko nipa no betena so 4 years we ne hweka so o mi on so o mo wadi we ne hweka. The only time ubetimi actually wadwen say we dey dem pesa we mamini any this time pe akoto anyu eti whether they like it or not also obi apie say okoto no nso atimi actually na adwene anya say ripa be disu wi a uni say the ode banano na ode aba development no
omo that kind of say men mekoto aba na ma akopɛ dwuma de ama obi we na eno ye that kind of we me sure say what be
bebre any say bebre obi on okoto but made it any fair to me. I was in that equal right no national cake, yes, and I'm gonna say idea made a miniature just this government here national cake no at least I remember say it was school now pe cocoa scholarship near the idea obebrepa but where here e buy say what is obi aka so okope cocoa scholarship and answer okope bibiasa eni ntini nyina abeye waste. Nti enya se minimwe ye okoko ye nibi when the mo okoko mu ni koko ye nyina na ye che on said that na koye etie no mo na wo se timemfu agina so se mekọ no makonya bibi pepe afrim se aban we ba wabe airport ye nyina na eboy anase nipa we na eboy aban we ba wabe ye we hwan no ham na ebo mo akoye one way said the eto mre bi se western for beka say oh ye honom na most of the natural resources in Banti, you find developer, Ashanti region force, yes, you're free, I have burned yes, so, and cotton and cranty and honey free bar, it's yes, you're for more. Wait, yes, so wop one or hanum, yakan in album, yenche, and then I may be hear me.
Now, the same question I'm there at the mouth, a dientina yet twaba, na here says, ultimate twaba.
Oro, may I say, about what there, it's a civic duty for every individual, be our or mining if you are 18 and above.
That's right.
A civic duty. Say, you know, to me, and may I my penny, I will see you papa no your kind before be dear name attitude na boy na near I was saying Saka as citizens of the country, and I said, Famudi, and I said, the welfare of the people no, should be paramount. And a social idea, and I say ideas, you know, competing ideas, right? Into maybe some they say, also so obey what they say. Send a betray, ya dream funny mahu, and untina, ye can say, okay, at a point in time, no, yema as Messiana saw Bentana says party A and a party B, or metrena dream, so midi or minus one fine couldn't pepe, so be sending a bit to me, and their tunes in any share, you know, way anyway. Near ideology and I said near philosophy airboa or mine am I idea on cry, you know, that in the total independence, you know, ya fire to my perfrano. That is why we should vote. Send them in DJ Mike Kayan or share near you know, the current, you know, government is doing and another down Kufado some of these things I already mentioned. In Kawaka Sabianka, the Socialist Party should be doing it. But those liberals ni mumu no ma fa ade we no mo ye se ne obi ab benefiting so background po anko free SHS a wa sokane a wa bunsuo wa ntuaka enti at least anye hwe kra no eno ya de a obetimi aka se abai ba eno manum nsuo na madware nsuo na ma wohoro mensa coronavirus ba ese obi anhoro ne nsa yusu samina se ne beboa wan to nsuo nti wa wohoro nsa ma yare entimi anti atise se ne aha ba bi etimi ebeye ya enunti kra meka se wofa abon form e was you know send your so yare ya no e was side nti omoro omani nyina asayini de ade a e wo se oman ba pa bia utimi pie na okoto aba na okire wadwen kebima menka bi se ne ka no ye loka ayinim kebima menka bi amemo oka ma kire madwen so akire wadwen nia 2 minutes na se ne fata no dodo no be yi no ono abedi anim saa mfie nan no na fe ya hwe no betimi aye anye saa nso a da foforo ya sesa
Etifo na na mote ne nka no me mo abato ye kwakoto yi senia o ma kire o ma adwena abato ye enye ntokwa nyese ya tiase ne se se ne de the power of attorney yedi yetumi ede ma obi so onye den onye bibi emfama ye enti hwan na ode sa tumi ne eden ede ma no yade ehunhie yie pa because se wanfa amma di papa wangasa na ode sa tumi ne ma no yade ebe eden ebe hantew ebe di wunya eninti ena se utimi se abayi amekwa akoto yi tumi amekite yi me de kwakoma osemesi obenten na mebenya so mfaso yeto abase yebenya so mfaso na se mekwakoto aba na ye kan sen akwan ya mefaso mini tese akwan na nye eba security a enye okay identity se meto aso na me de echo the same trend asebiti mehwe ne amede tumi na de ma no and into the year pass say a twaba. Yes, Rene say, and Trefian and Casso, as me see the way we near ye. And I mean, I'm in Copejuman from Obi Papa, so be mammy. So one got twaba, Obi Baka could G okay ni for na the amount decisions bi o be take bia e bande o decisions bi a o be take bia na e ade e chichiro and into the mu be hia say watena say entie nia ye kan say and into na ya na ye hwe sankofo e omoto decision makers no rebels no me make us constituents no be rebels no yeah on hwe ye kan say baby a dodo ne e free ba sometimes o hwe na asemesi enya de obeboa no yi ne free ba sa o hwe na say insisi odi ato na ekoyi a no why then what one so say on to so media me can say about free senior high school me media me bias because this time no be no ultimate frame me say school fees enti ano kwa no me metia no so no menya so mfa so enti say me can say obi nkoto aba even though say me endorse obi e no e bia obetimi ehun bebi a me so ni akose e chale akoto aba e di feel fafa ho because me pese me tu fees biom me wa
kwentu poverty reduction
so me wa akwentu mo but just imagine me nye sike ya nka mbre se nka mde bibi no na me de kotu fees at the end of we me kotena ho no na se ma anye we bia so kwasi ampin no tu kwa kra no wa me ye hwe so idea I think say yen hwe ni ye yen so e wa akwentu no ye wo decision ye won nsema betumi aka ye wo influence pa betumi ni ye feel say ye no ye moa omomo ofie no no mun take decisions bi obi wo ha ye kan say onyaye obakwa ba obi akoshe na from but ye betumi akasa ama ye hu the right way no Mike ye adwumadi na ba na wie ma me ma 1 minute na fa summarize we na ye mfa emre na wie
yo moro me da say akonya odi amay up to this time 1 minute in the American say is peace a jwade akoto aba a Christopher ni nkramofo ni omama kanyina emfa mpa yenteche ye man na nu ani o de ba kuruma ye be pre akoni nyina e krokito ya na yesan di kum eti se bibia manage king green a yeso ye tiranye ye epone da se we Cote d'Ivoire fo wa ha we mu wa ha o mu nyina so ka French ye gwa na ye ka brofo eti se otisimu o kromba kasa be na akọ akoka epoise so ya chadada ohu eti ebe ha adwene ntide ye de yesense
onim adware
ye kra se fresh center region kra de na se kra ohu eti yesre se nyame enye yadom Ghana for mo money now we enye ntokwa enye se abatu ndikofa aba na se bibi kobo obitirim yesre se peace mra na se de Ghana aye icon obia ehwen on the 7th no ankofa owie ne ana bibia ma yesre ehiafo ma no me na na ehia me mo say yen ukoto aba wi akopa oba bitena ebo no onum a waba we nya asem se maama ne be wini o se na na adu ne be wini o omoma ye dada o ye wase no hone asem no enti yesre say de mekan say esre ne yesre so omoma ne nya boko na nkaja atakore ka me kwa na giato aba na wi kura dada endu 9 for na say ne yehu de ebesi na a country need to move on. Amara me dasi.
Yo Mike me dasi. Nani yao?
Moro me dasi. Ni dikan me de banu be so Mike the so we only have one Ghana. And you know ni ebe share ni say koto aba na kofie na meka say go and wait till say be announce the winner of the election. Now to say be ya obedru ho no one of the things I might say a war system we have to clarify and say so okoto abana make sure say overshare or ballot paper nechi say easy validation stamp no etim ho na se tim ho so a yan fan ko team candidate beside man kan ko rejected ballot because like we see all the time rejected ballot kra timi nya bebre kra chain omo register ko tu eskase nto abama no rejected ballot kra timi nya mo na afi kan ye de yente so emra form masanya ntiyen so say there is some sort of corrosive impact be in the system so and also say all the go teams now the team because of that corrosive nature and anytime I am born na voting paper no ashe to the bottom to say and also intimimwa intino o koto abana be vigilant at the same time and as say o delay na koto abana be vigilant say emma obi nkwasa impada ye de to aba no ewo booth nim na you know yankofa obi fa wo se kan kudwa nan ka men kan say the other last piece I'm never can on say we should allow and empower the security agencies to help in this election. No be amfa emran enshan nsem enwon kokoyi bibi. We need to be vigilant, but that does not mean say avail yourself to be used as a pawn for somebody's interest. And I can say young pay you mo be papa in that situation. Go and vote wisely. Watch out, be vigilant, on that day, but make sure say you do it in peace because we have nowhere to go. There's only one Ghana. And I think say at the end of the day, peace will once again remain in Ghana. Now ya also democracy frankana ya chichere the last 20 years coming forward enti OMORAW me da wase ene wetiefo ase na nyakopon to nhwan so ngu Ghana so na adwada enye nkunu de ma obi bia
etiefo nane ya ene Mike ena mote nenkan ye de adwumadie no eba awie ye di nkomo edefa ye abato a eba so eho nia ye kan ye biom ne se the padodo a eto aba adwada 17,027,641 emebu omomedi 18 years to 21 years 22,635,050 constitute 15.5%. Once a edi 18 to 35 years, 9,375,515 constitutes 55.1%. And it shall say election we no youth to know and they be decided. Nye yesre se Ghana ye ba kope. E ma ye remfi e COVID-19 o kwa no ahye with nose masks. Yes, sa won hye so a enya de be mo ato aba. Ene ye de adwumadi esi na me fa kwanya so de chi adofo ye beka ho me dwumadi eye fe ma bena Mercy Frimpong, Sam George, Sam Ajiman, Nana Bedu, Sylvester Edu Buahin, Grace Ochre, Kwabena, Kwabia, Uncle Dave. Yet Chemunina, Ehani Edisi Yami Adumna Dumidu and Yesu Amba Dasane, Yebesa Asia, Macamo.
Akranwana muruko rompa mobiswa baby o Akranwana muruko Akranwana rompa mobiswa baby o I've got to go and someone has got to come, so I say bye 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 bye. Zamanyina oya kwentu insu nevia nendiana no monoma na no munyi penyina obi boko mobi apo muruko akranwana muruko rompa mobi swa baby muruko akranwana muruko rompa mobi swa baby Njawe obazi nyami ashisho biara nezamano Wamye wundo breyo ya kwento Wamye nje nyibri obazi nyami ashisho biara nezamano Se ozi woma wensa bako Oh yes, this is a fact of life. Definitely someone will have to go and someone will have to come. All these beautiful things that we